What's up, everybody? Happy New Year's. Happy 2020. I want to start this year off by committing to making videos on a weekly basis. So every week, I'm at least going to do one video um, showing the ins and outs of trading. I'll be teaching you how to read charts. I will be making trades on a weekly basis. You will see the profits and losses from those trades, just to give you a practical understanding of what this trading thing is all about and to see the ups and downs in it. Today, what I want to do is uh, show you a picture of what your mutual funds may look like. Whatever type of fund that you're in at your job, I want to give you a picture of what it looks like. Like, this is a Target Retirement 2040 fund. I believe it's with Vanguard, and this is around my retirement age, 2040. And as you can see here, this is a monthly chart, which means every bar represents 1 month of trading activity in this stock fund, VFORX. Every bar represents 1 month of trading activity. The green simply means that there were more buyers than sellers, which drove the price up. And the red bars simply mean that there were more sellers than buyers, which drove the price down. Over here, you have the S&P 500 stock index. This index comprises 500 companies within the U.S. Well, most of them are all of them are in the U.S. probably. But as you can see here, the stock fund, the stock index, and the retirement fund mirror each other. So whatever the overall market is doing, this is what this particular fund is doing. And most mutual funds that are tied to stocks, they pretty much track whatever the S&P is doing. As you can see here, by this being a monthly chart, we got 2018 here, and we could see that it's been in a constant uptrend. This here is a moving average, meaning it averages the closing price, the monthly closing price. And I have a 50-month average. So it averages the closing price 50 months back. So this is the average. So we're clearly in an uptrend. Let's go to a weekly chart. As you can still see the uptrend. Every bar represents 1 week of trading. July of 2019, it topped and then it sold off. And as you can see here, down in August, it bottomed. Then it started going back up. But with these funds, being that it's a long-term investment, you really want to look at a long-term time interval. So I would suggest looking at the monthly chart, or if you want to go even further, look at a quarterly chart. You know what I mean? This is something that you don't have to look at every day. Let's look at some other funds. This is the mid-cap index. As you can see here, it mirrors exactly as what the S&P does. It's a mirror image of it. Tracks it. This is the small cap. So whenever you guys, and this is a growth stock fund, which mirrors. So whenever you guys are looking at the news and you see the Dow and the S&P is up, down, or up, you know what I mean? Just know that that also means that your stock fund may be down or up for that day. But again, you don't want to look at the day-to-day swings of these indexes to determine whether or not you're doing fine in that fund. What you want to do is you want to look at the long-term trend. And as you see here, the long-term trend is up. Let's go back to a yearly chart. Let's go to a yearly chart. This is a yearly chart. Every bar represents 1 year of trading activity. As you can see here, we've been in an uptrend for quite some time. This is 2008. This is when Obama came in. You can see that 2007, the whole of 2008 was a bearish month. It sold off strongly. He came into a disaster. But since then, we have been in a consistent uptrend. It bottomed in 2008. And let's see. That's 2014, 2015, 2016. So from 2008 to 2016, you're looking at a 222% return in this fund. That's under Obama. When Trump came in, it has went up 70%. So a lot of, political people, they'll like to, downplay the Obama years. But as you can see, the stock market did just fine under Obama. Look at this, look at the S&P. 2018, from 2008 to 2016, the S&P 500 went up 147% under Obama. Under Trump, it's went up 44%. So it's a continued uptrend. Continued uptrend. If you guys are interested in learning more about how to read these charts, I have an excellent book. Let me see, let me get it here. This book here, it's by Stan Weinstein, Secrets for Profiting in Bull and Bear Markets. It lays the foundation of how to read charts, and I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I consider it to be the Bible of technical analysis. And the first 3 or 4 chapters are the most important, in which he digs into the fundamentals of chart reading. And he puts it in a way that a kid can understand it. So it's not that technical. It's a very easy read. So if you guys are interested in learning how, to read charts, I would suggest getting this book. So what I'll be doing is I'll be making these videos on a weekly basis. Most likely it'll be on a Friday or the weekend, Saturday or Sunday. And I will be making trades in my account, and you guys will be seeing the results, be it win or loss. And I will explain further what it is that I do. All right. Thanks for listening.